Welcome to Ancient Stoic Secrets. Have you ever stood in the mirror somewhere in your mid to late 50s and asked, when did I stop being him? The man I used to respect? Somewhere along the way, we traded our stillness for approval, our purpose for performance. We started bending, shrinking, just to be chosen. But that's not strength. That's forgetting. Women don't crave men who dance for affection. They crave the man who walks in silence with power, the one who doesn't move when the winds shift. This isn't just another dating talk. It's a return to the essence, to the fire beneath your chest that never went out. If you're ready to stop auditioning and start anchoring, then sit back, brother, because this is for the man who remembers who he is, even when the world forgets. 1. So he doesn't want a puppet. She wants a pillar. Younger women may smile at your stories, enjoy your experience, but deep down, they're scanning your soul. They're not asking for a perfect man, they're asking, can you hold? Hold your frame when she pulls. Hold your values when she tests. Hold your calm when she storms. If your mood mirrors hers, if you bend just to keep the peace, she may smile, but she won't trust. She doesn't want to lead you, she wants to lean on you. This is not about control, it's about presence. A puppet moves when pulled, but a pillar stands regardless. She's not looking to knock you down, she's looking to see if you wobble. So ask yourself, when she gets unpredictable, do you remain unshaken? 2. Explaining. Start standing. Ever notice how we rush to justify ourselves when we feel misunderstood? A raised eyebrow from her, a teasing remark, and suddenly we're talking too much, explaining our past, our intentions, our worth. But here's the truth. A man who knows who he is doesn't explain himself to be understood. He lives in a way that needs no defense. When she questions your tone or your silence, hold it. Let the discomfort rise. Then breathe. Because leadership isn't in your logic, it's in your steadiness. A storm doesn't scare the mountain, it proves its height. And a woman deep down doesn't want a man who justifies, she wants a man who chooses. Every time you hold your ground instead of explaining it, you teach her how to treat you. 3. Test. Isn't in her words, it's in your response words, it's in your response. One day she says you're too distant. The next, you're too available. Confusing? Maybe. But it's not chaos, it's calibration. She's not looking for a perfect rhythm. She's looking for your baseline. She's pulling, pushing, observing, not to manipulate, but to understand your center. Do you react? Do you chase? Or do you remain? You see, many men lose themselves trying to adjust, but a man rooted in himself doesn't sway. He stays. She may test with silence, sarcasm, or even withdrawal, but those are not threats. They're questions. And the answer is not in your words, it's in your energy. Be the man who doesn't flinch when tested. Because when your energy remains intact, so does her attraction. Remember, her behavior may shift, but your response defines the outcome. Chapter 4. Calm is your currency. In a world where everyone is trying to be louder, flashier, funnier, what stands out most is calm. And for men in their 50s and 60s, this is your advantage. Younger women live in noise, scrolling, reacting, chasing highs. But when you walk in with stillness, with no need to prove, it creates a magnetic contrast. Calm men speak less but say more. They move slower but with intention. They listen, not to reply but to understand. This calm doesn't mean passive, it means powerful. It says, I don't need to chase because I already have what matters, myself. And that kind of calm, that's rare. That's unforgettable. Don't undervalue it, own it. Chapter 5. Lead without controlling. Leadership isn't about barking orders or dominating decisions. It's about clarity, direction, and certainty. When you say, let's meet Friday at 7, and follow through, you lead. When you protect your time, your health, your goals, you lead. Control feels like pressure. Leadership feels like safety. And women crave the latter. They want to feel your direction. not because you overpower, but because you move with conviction. A man who doesn't ask for permission to be himself, but still makes space for her to be herself. That's rare. That's powerful. Don't control her journey. Command your own, and let her decide if she wants to join you. Chapter 6. Email, Start Being. Most men don't realize they're still performing, trying to impress with achievements, gifts, perfect replies. But that's not presence, that's performance. Women feel it. They know when you're playing a part instead of living your truth. The moment you stop trying to be liked and start showing up as you, everything changes. Your voice deepens, your energy settles, your eyes say, "I'm enough." And here's the beauty. When you stop performing, the right woman stops evaluating. She starts respecting, because now you're not trying to win her. You're inviting her to meet the real you. Chapter 7. Make her earn your depth. You've lived. You've lost. You've rebuilt. That depth? It's not just history. It's value, but only when it's protected. Too many older men overshare early, hoping that vulnerability will create closeness. But unearned depth feels like pressure. It's not connection, it's weight. Let her earn it. Let her show up consistently, handle discomfort with grace, and offer depth of her own. Then, and only then, open that door. Not because she asked, but because she proved she can hold it. That's how respect is born. That's how depth becomes desire. 8. Don't chase chaos. Anchor it. Younger women may bring unpredictable energy, mood swings, tests, emotions. It's not your job to fix it. It's your role to anchor, to say "I see you" without reacting, to hold space without losing center. When she storms, don't storm back. When she pulls away, don't panic. You are not her mirror, you are her ground. The man who can stay rooted while she whirls is the man she won't forget. Because when her emotions shake the room, and you're still standing, that's unforgettable. That's rare. Be that. 9. Timber. Not scarce. Some men confuse standards with scarcity. They think saying no means being alone forever. But saying no to misalignment isn't lack. It's leadership. You don't need every woman to want you. You need the right woman to see you. The one who respects your pace, your purpose, your path. So don't lower your standards to fill the silence. Raise your presence to match your worth. Because a man who knows his value doesn't fear being alone. He fears wasting his depth on someone who hasn't earned it. 10. Presence is power. You don't need louder words. You need quieter strength. You don't need bigger gestures. You need deeper presence. Presence is showing up fully, not scrolling, not proving, just being. When she talks, you hear her. When she leans, you don't collapse, you stand. That's the power older men often forget they have. Not in their resumes, not in their wallets, but in their grounded, quiet, unwavering presence. It changes rooms, it calms storms, it attracts without trying, and it says, "I'm not here to impress, I'm here to live." 11. Master the power of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, it means peace. It's knowing that your worth isn't tied to her reactions, her moods, or her choices. When a man can walk away from drama without needing closure, he communicates strength. He shows he values his peace more than temporary connection. And that kind of man, he's rare. Because he doesn't fear losing her, he fears losing himself. That's the power of emotional independence. It doesn't push women away, it draws in the right ones. Be the man who can love fully but never cling, who can care deeply but never chase. Detachment isn't weakness, it's wisdom. 12. Keep building, even if she leaves. Some men stop building once they feel love. They relax their purpose, their path, their discipline. But true masculinity never halts. It's a continuous climb. Women respect the man who keeps evolving, whether she stays or not. Your mission must remain sacred. If she walks, you don't fall, you rise. Let your growth be non-negotiable, because your life isn't about winning her, it's about building you. And when you keep building, you become the kind of man who doesn't just attract, he inspires. Build so strong that losing anyone never breaks you. It only refines you. If you've made it this far, you're not just a listener, you're a builder. You're the kind of man who's done shrinking to be liked, who's ready to lead not by force but by stillness. The world needs more of that. Women feel safer in the presence of it, and you, when you embrace it, become unforgettable. Subscribe to Ancient Stoic Secrets. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement, a brotherhood, a return. Remember, you're not chasing her, you're building you, and that makes all the difference.